So if you want to yell, learn programming or software development in 2026, you don't need to learn it the hard way. So if you want to learn programming or software development in 2026, right, you don't need to learn it the hard way as we used to do in the past years, right? But this is my recommendation. Probably you want to go into front end or back end or probably full stack, right? So this is how you can go about it. First of all, get yourself a code editor, right? Like VS Code and or Keza, okay? Then you use AI to build a system. Probably you want to go into backend, so maybe you want to build a to-do application, right? So you add this AI to build the system for you. Then you add the AI to explain the project structure, the folders, the files in the system, and also explain each line of code, what each function is doing, every condition, those libraries and everything. You ask the AI to explain those things to you, explain the various data types and everything for you, right? So with this, you get to understand what all these things, all these various data types are used for in programming, right? So with that one, you get to understand it, and you don't need to code manually because it's not really important, right? So the AI will build the system for you, but here is the case: you will learn because the AI is going to serve as your tutor. It's going to explain things to you, explain each process. So along the line, you learn how to build a system whilst you understand what each file or each folder and what each line of code is doing along the line, right? So with that, with time, you begin to understand it whilst you are building the system. The same way, if you want to go into front end, you can get probably you can use React for your for your front end development, right? Then you build a system like a portfolio website, right? And you ask the same way you add the AI to explain things to you. You use that same process to explain each line of code, what each file is doing. You explain everything to you. So with this, you begin to understand the whole process. You understand the basics because it's explaining what each line is doing, what everything is doing. Like explain everything to you literally. So AI is serving as a tutor, right? So as far as you can read, you can be able to read and you see add the AI to explain to you as a total beginner, right? So AI know how to explain to you things to you as a beginner for you to understand, right? So with this, you get to learn along the line and understand things better, right? So you don't need to go the hard way, like learning everything from scratch one by one, do it manually and stuff. I think you waste time, right? Because I mean, right now we are all using AI to build most of our system, right? So you have to also leverage on the AI to learn very fast and start building things, right? Because if you decide to go the old way, you spend like 6 months, 1 year, still doing the old stuff. Meanwhile, someone just is using AI to build a lot of things, right? Okay, so this is how you can go about it. Probably if you want to go deep on how to become a developer, I mean, the next 3 months or 6 months, you can give me a test and I can help you out in the process, right?